Good morning, every day. We keep reporting here on British Spectrum News. Today we are not rushing a headline. We are taking our time. I am joined by Peter, a local voice here in the United Kingdom. Peter, this story has stirred quite a lot.
It really has. Yes, and not just online, which is important. This is one of those stories people actually bring up in everyday conversations. In pubs, at work, even at home. When something escapes the internet bubble and enters normal life, it usually means it has touched something deeper.
3. Let's go straight to it. The click out Ricky Gervais being questioned by a BBC reporter. What was your first reaction when you saw it?
Honestly, discomfort, but not in the way people might expect. I was not uncomfortable because of what Ricky said. I was uncomfortable because of the tone of the exchange. It did not feel like curiosity. It felt procedural, almost managerial, like someone ticking boxes rather than listening.
5. That was my impression as well. The reporter style listed topics: disability, transgender issues, body weight, almost like reading from a checklist.
Exactly. And once you hear a checklist, you stop hearing a conversation. It changes the atmosphere instantly. Interviews are meant to explore ideas, not audit someone's moral history. The moment you frame it that way, the outcome is already decided.
7. Ricky does not dodge the question. He simply says he does not regret it and that he believes he is right.
And that is the real shock today. Not the jokes, not the themes, but the refusal to perform remorse. We have become used to public figures apologizing almost automatically. When someone does not do that, people read it as aggression, even when it is calm.
9. There is a moment where he jokes about trying to become more offensive over time so his older material looks kinder in hindsight.
That line is pure Ricky. It is self-aware, sarcastic, and uncomfortable on purpose. It is also a comment on how moral standards keep shifting. He is basically saying, I'm not chasing the moving line. I'm standing still and letting it move past me.
11. The reporter even asking almost nervously whether he is joking at that point.
Yes, and that moment is crucial. Because once you have to ask whether something is a joke, you have already lost control of the exchange. Comedy does not explain itself. It exposes things. And sometimes it exposes the interviewer more than the guest.
13. Many viewers say the reporter sounded like he was from another planet.
I would not say that to insult him, but I understand the reaction. He sounded disconnected from how humor actually functions in society. Humor is messy. It is emotional. It is contradictory. When you approach it purely through theory, it stops making sense.
15. As a foreigner living in the UK, I have always felt that humor here is a pressure valve.
That is a very good way of putting it. British humor has always been a survival mechanism. We joke about class, death, failure, embarrassment. It is how we cope. When institutions start treating jokes as threats, people feel that something essential is being misunderstood.
17. Other comedians have apologized for past material. Ricky clearly has not.
And that choice matters. Not because apologies are wrong, but because consistency is rare. Ricky is saying, this is who I am. This is what I do. You can disagree, but you cannot claim you were misled.
19. Do you think the reporter was trying to draw a moral boundary?
Yes, very clearly. And once again, that changes the role. A journalist should illuminate, not arbitrate. The moment you start drawing moral lines, you stop reporting and start instructing. Viewers notice that instinctively.
21. A lot of people use his moment to criticize the BBC more broadly.
because it fits an existing narrative. Fair or not, many people already feel the BBC speaks from above rather than alongside. Moments like this confirm suspicions. Even people who like the BBC felt uneasy watching it.
23. What struck me is that Ricky never raised his voice, he never attacked.
That is what makes it effective. He does not need confrontation. Calmness is disarming. In today's climate, staying composed while refusing to apologize is almost provocative in itself.
25. Is just about comedy or it is something deeper?
Much deeper. It is about authority, about who gets to decide the limits of speech. When that authority feels distant or institutional, people push back emotionally, even if they cannot articulate why.
27. So did he humiliate the reporter?
No, I do not think humiliation was intentional. What happened is that the framework collapsed. The reporter came with one set of assumptions, and Ricky refused to operate inside them. That exposure felt humiliating to watch.
29. Do you expect to see more classes like this?
Absolutely. The tension is unresolved. It is cultural, not personal. Until society agrees again on what humor is for, these moments will keep happening.
31. Last though, Peter, if you had to sum it up.
When humor needs permission, it stops being humor. It becomes something else entirely.
On that note, we will leave it there. Let us know your thoughts, hit likes, hit subscribe, and we will keep reporting here on British Spectrum News. Goodbye.